Well, my new audio settings are doing alright, I suppose. Actually not quite satisfied. Crank this one down, this one up, just a little bit. There we go. Okay. Yeah, seems like it's coming through crisp and clear, but I might be able to adjust the volume a bit. I did hear from Monday's episode that it was a little quiet, so I'll turn up the whole thing overall. But yeah, volume aside, I think it's good. Let's see. We need to report back now that we've defeated... oh gosh, that shows how little I cared about that character. I've already forgotten her name. Anyway, we took her Dragoon Spirit. I want to try her in battle on the way, so let's bring Meru into the party in place of Hashel. And then, real quick, we'll take a look at Meru's additions. She's only got one, so we'll start working on that. Double smack. One hit should be easy, no counters to worry about. Her equipment is looking okay. The only other weapon I have for her is not as good. I want to keep her defense up. It's not worth gaining a little more magic def and losing regular def, I think. If anything, I might like to put a Knight Shield on her instead of that Power Wrist, but let's see how it does before I make that call. Kind of like the best defense is a good offense or something, right? If I destroy everything before it even has the chance to damage me, then hey, no problem. Okay, first battle with Meru. Let's check it out. Oh, I got one of those flabby trolls again. I still think the game audio is a little imbalanced, and I might need to reposition my mic. Give me just a sec. Okay, let's see. Yeah, that level looks a lot better. I try to have my voice about not quite 2 times as loud as the game audio. Like, I still like the viewers, the audience, you guys, to be able to hear the music, and then I turn it up like during voiced cutscenes, of course. Anywho, let's get right to it.
Double smack.
Oh, Dart's looking a little rough there in the HP department.
Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
I think I'm low on items, if I recall correctly. We got 1 healing potion. I may as well put that on Dart. I'll restock when we get back to town. I just had this moment of panic where it's like, oh my gosh, did I actually hit record? Yes. Yes, the video is recording as it should be. All is well. 241. Oof. Hey, missed. I'll take that. Take that any day. Let's get rid of the mermaid. This should do it. Yeah, Meru's looking a little puny in the HP department there.
Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
Then again, I'm used to the tanky guys like Hashel and Dart. And to some extent, Albert. While Albert died fairly easily because of low defenses, he did have a good HP pool. He does have a good HP pool. The only one I can say did is poor Lavitz. Did she just fall on her butt? That's a funny victory animation. Okay. It's not a level difference. She just has really low HP. Maybe as she gains more Dragoon levels? We'll just be careful with her for a while. And if it doesn't work out, I can always swap back to Hashel. Because Hashel was doing great. I really liked battling with Hashel. Aside from that one addition that I could never get the hang of counter blocking. Or, you know, preventing the counter, you know, when the second square would turn red. Never got the timing of that one. Once or twice I was able to succeed, but for the most part, it was rough. Just wasn't clicking with my brain, I guess. Ooh, I confused that one. Okay, I said I was going to be careful with Meru, but I can't be careful if they completely gang up on her. Good grief.
Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
Oh, this is Meru. I don't want to Dragoon with her. Shauna has a little bit of HP, so I'm gonna go ahead and Dragoon with Shauna so that I can heal Meru. Because, like, holy cow, getting beat up. All I can do is Moonlight. But that's okay. Moonlight is a heal. And that's all that Meru really needs right now is HP. And we'll try to end the battle quickly. Is it just me or did the game audio get louder again? Like my slider hasn't gone up. That's weird. Whatever. I think the balance will be okay in the end. I'm just looking at my digital mixer here to see what input sources at what volume, and I'm gonna up the microphone again. Can I? Yeah. Yeah, I got a little room to play with. I don't want to make the mic too sensitive because then it picks up background noise, but
Yes! Go! Madness! Hero!
yeah, I don't want the game audio too low, but there we go. How about that? Is that better? I can't tell. Thanks for bearing with me this week while I fiddle with these. Hopefully it won't be as terrible for Dragon Quest Builders 2 on Friday. I'm tempted to Dragoonize with Meru just to see her transformation, but it also feels kind of wasteful since she has no MP. She's a water type against water type enemies. And like she's got 1 SP bar, so it would be 1 turn. I don't know.
Yes! Go!
She's gaining SP just fine, if not a bit slow, since she's just starting out with her addition. It's pretty low SP input. Her output gain, SP gain, flow, whatever you want to call it. 20 SP per addition right now. Definitely a character that may need a bit of level grinding to catch up with Dragoon levels, if nothing else. But the same could be said of Hashel. And Kongol, and Rose. And starting to be Albert, because I'm just not using them. One of these days, I will actually have a grind session between episodes. I need to be in a good spot to do so. But I'd like to level up some Dragoons and get everybody up to speed, so to speak. I kind of like it right now, this situation that I find myself in, where I've got one enemy with a physical barrier, so I can't do anything to it, unless I want to use a magic item, of course. But I'm still gaining SP. That's kind of lovely. Well, so much for that. The free ride is over. I think I'll have Dart guard for a bit. Shauna can guard too, actually. It's a good chance to get some addition practice and SP for Meru for her Dragoon level. I guess she doesn't fall on her butt so much as she falls on her back for that victory pose. Energetic but uncoordinated. I guess that's cute with a question mark. I definitely enjoy it as a character trait. Like I was saying a couple episodes ago, Chie from Persona 4 was one of my favorite characters. The character archetype of Genki girl. I just think it's an important character. Even if it is an archetype, it can add to a lot of stories. It can also be really annoying if you have a whole bunch of characters with that same trope. But if you have just one balanced out against the other characters, like especially the way that she and Rose foil one another is pretty good. The way Albert relates with Meru, or speaks with Meru, I guess. And then even Stone Cold Idiot Dart over here has some pretty good interactions too. Don't finish yourself off. Okay, good. There we go. That's what I wanted. That's probably, what, about 8 or 9 uses of double smack so far? Oh, 15. Well, doing a little better than I thought. Dart still needs 12 Madness Heroes to get level 5. And then I can... Well, maybe I'll stick with Madness Hero. And then again, he's going to get level 6 and 7, huh? You can tell, with the column on the left, how many additions each character is going to have. Albert and Meru here get 5, Kongol gets 3, etc. Shauna gets 0, but that's okay, because she gets lots of SP easily. Okay. So, 5 more of those for Meru. Let's grind it out. Let's do it. Hopefully I can do it in one battle. Sandbag a little bit by defending with Dart and Shauna. Okay, 4 more. 3 more. Oh, 246. That's a solid hit.
Double snap.
2 more, but I have a feeling the battle's gonna end before I get it. Is this the killing blow? Survey says yes. Okay, well, 1 more double smack. 1 more battle, then we'll head back to the Queen Fury. Battles, man, they're like potato chips. You start eating potato chips and you just want more and more. Random battles and RPGs for me, I start doing them, I just want more and more. And I don't mean Rose's Edition more and more.
Double snap.
As long as I'm in control, of course. If I'm getting my butt kicked by the encounters, then I want less and less.
Yes. Go. Madness.
This ain't no early gen Pokemon game. I don't want a zillion Zubats on my way out of the cave, you know? Of course, Pokemon was a little different since you had limited amounts of moves to use. And each move had power points. You could only use a move however many power points it had. Like, Tackle had 40? Or was it 30? Anyway, you could only use it that many times before you had to go heal. Whereas in most RPGs, you have just a general attack. Oh! Hey, that's Dart's 5th Dragoon level. Sweet. So anyway. Let's see here. I'm going to take a look at... Dart has the same HP, so Dragoon level doesn't affect HP, I guess. Meru just has naturally low HP, which is kind of a bummer. But she's also pretty strong and fast. So I wouldn't say it's imbalanced, it's just something I have to be aware of. Additions. Dart is at, haha, funny meme number 69 out of 80 for Madness Hero. And Meru is at 20. Okay, so we get a little more SP and the damage percent has increased a little for Double Smack. Cool. Let's go to Fueno and head out of here with the Queen Fury. At least I'm assuming we'll be able to. But first... Was this the inn? Yes. Oh, whoops. I don't know why I pressed the down arrow. That was very silly. There we go. If you would like to have a regular treatment, go upstairs to the 2nd floor. Okay, this is a hospital. I could even see Pete and his mom back there. I should have known. This is the inn where the big scene was. Oh, why can't I remember this stuff? Okay. Just to get everybody back up to speed, I know Haschel was a little low on HP. Now we should be good to go. We didn't see the knights come out of the Queen Fury, so who defeated the Sea Dragon? It was me. Dart, I've heard about you. You successfully defeated the monster on the prison island, and the female bandit. Yeah, that's right. What's wrong? You have a long face. We are ready to go back to Fletz in triumph. We couldn't get the Moondagger back. I like the ocean. Let yourself flow in the waters and winds. The problems of this world become not a problem at all. Here's an idea, Dart. Why don't you come with me on the ocean? Dart, you would make a good sailor, or even a great man of the sea. I can't. I have to defeat the black monster. I can't. I still have something I have to take care of. I understand. It's a shame, though. Dart, as soon as you are ready, just come aboard. Meet you on the boat. Be ready for departure. Alright. What's her name doing up here? Kayla. Are you ready? Yep. We're all good. Casting off. Get ready to cast off. The only thing I didn't do was restock items, but I plan to do that back in Fueno. Or actually, I can go in the ship. I want to try that while we're sailing. If you want to go back to the world map, talk to me, Commodore Pooler. You got it? Yeah, I do. I just remember when we were at the ghost ship, there was somebody on board selling supplies. I want to see if I can find that person again. Hope you enjoyed the journey on the Queen Fury. For the most part. It's funny that you say that after we literally had to fight a ghost ship with you guys. My heart hurts. It stings. A broken heart hurts. Yeah, I suppose it does. Since then, we haven't heard any rumors about the Phantom ship. Somehow he's avoiding me. As long as my loved one is happy, it's enough for me. Yes, it has to be enough. Okay. What about all this in here? Is there anything I can... Oh, a sailing logbook. A piano. Okay, not finding anything in there. I feel as though I may be on a pointless errand here, but... Oh, everyone! Say, how about having a julienne vegetable match with me? What? These are the rules. The person who juliennes the most vegetables within the time limit wins. If the number of vegetables is the same, the person with more chopping wins. I place down a variety of vegetables. Please make a selection by pressing the X button. Please continue to press the X button until you chop once for green spinach, 3 times for red carrots, 5 times for white radishes, 7 times for a big cabbage. Until I place the vegetable, please do not press the X button. I'll stop my hand because it is dangerous. Unless you win, the number of choppings will not remain as the best score. And unless you save it, it won't be stored. That's all I can tell you. What are you going to do? Not play? That sounds complex and confusing and a bit pointless. Maybe I'm missing out on a reward or something, but lots of little bottles. But is there any Stardust? Maybe it's a Stardust reward from that game. Possibly. I don't know. I'm not here to play mini games if I don't have to, though, to be completely blunt. You have to say, I have the night shift today. Please let me sleep. Oh, yes, of course. I'm actually quite understanding of that. In real life, my wife works nights, so I get you. Also, it can be so calm when there's no sea dragon or wingly. Okay, this is the same cutscene we've seen before. Not really cutscene, but little... whatchamacallit. Okay, Kayla makes a report. Part of the engine furnace broke from the impact of the Phantom ship. I thought we might not be able to make it. This is driving the ship. What's the mechanism? Overheating to chase a wingly, getting cranky from bumping into the Phantom ship. Recently, there's too much of a load on the engine. Okay. Well, you guys know what you're doing, so I'll trust you and leave you to it. What does Kayla have to say? Oh, okay. Lost your parents and Commodore Pooler adopted you. That's pretty noble. I'm hoping that she's working of her own free will, and that he didn't adopt her just so he could raise another deckhand. The boat's like a house. We have to polish it every single day. Now I want everything clean enough to eat off of. There's a save point. Bird droppings never come off, even after I've polished, and polished. Yeah, because you're probably polishing over them. You gotta scrape, not polish. Such a big ship, it only uses the fuel the two of us throw in. It's a very efficient design. Fuel we throw in is driving the ship. Is it great or what? Day after day we throw the fuel away. Day after day the ship goes on its way. A poem by random NPC number 781. Just made that number up. It doesn't actually mean anything. I mean, I didn't make the number up. Obviously 781 is a real, honest to goodness number. Just whatever 3 digits popped to mind. Why 3 digits? You know, 3 was just the first thing that popped to mind. I don't know. I'm overanalyzing it. I don't think I'm going to find items for sale on the boat. But it was kind of nice to walk around and talk to the sailors and just relax a little. Make it feel like I'm actually taking the journey instead of just watching the ship sail through the mini-map. I'm not going to head up the ladder though. Let's get moving on with the story. Yeah, okay. What? All right. Let's just go back and let me just go back to don't now. There's a lot of pointless dialogue. Okay. We're supposed to go back to why am I struggling to remember the name? I keep wanting to say like Trask or something. But that doesn't sound right. That's an inn. This is the church. Life is like sailing. You might meet some storms, but there's always happiness at the end. I understand where he's coming from, but that's a little bit of a naive view, if I'm honest. Not saying life ends with unhappiness, but to just expect that you're going to eventually find happiness is not true. You don't just weather the storm. You don't just get through it. You gotta find happiness. You gotta get out there or in there if you're an introvert like me or an extrovert, whatever it takes. Just sitting there is not going to find happiness in life. You gotta do something, whether it's outward or inward. Okay, no upgrades here. Item shop. This is what I need. Oh, I've got a lot of items, apparently. Yes, I do. Okay, let's get rid of... I don't really trust these. Feel free to tell me if I'm being stupid. Oh, I can also sell off some of these fire attacks. Don't need all of those. Keep one of each, a single and a group. Anyway, tell me if I'm being an idiot by throwing away the recovery balls, but I don't know what they do. They generate a recovery item, which is like... feels like I don't want to do that in battle. I don't want to take the time. I don't know. Okay. I like to keep 4 of those. 2 of those. 2 of those. 3 of those. Wind-based attack. May as well nab a couple of those. Because I don't think I'm going to be finding any items in chests for a little bit. I'll have to make a point to use some of these attack items with Shauna. To get them the heck out of my inventory, if nothing else. Flets. That's where we're going. Flets. It just clicked. Or snapped into my head, or whatever you want to say. Popped in there. Occurred to me. I've just recalled. Oh yes, the Barrens. A long, pointless run where you don't even get into very many encounters. That whole screen, and only one encounter. I mean, it's nice that I'm not getting swamped, but I need to, need to fight. Meru's got levels to gain. Dragoon levels.
Double smack.
Let's see here. This guy is yellow, I think, which was a light. That's either yellow or... Let's see, our options are red, blue, green, brown, yellow, dark purple, and light purple. I'm gonna say that's brown. So, it's earth. Weak to wind. Doesn't matter though. Taking one hit from Meru got him down to yellow. Okay. Yeah, definitely did not need to use an attack item there. I forgot about those guys. They look big and scary, but now that I'm a little bit stronger and better geared, they're really not a threat. Oh shoot, am I going the wrong way? Fletz is to the south, isn't it? I'm just heading towards the Valley of Corrupted Gravity. Guard. There we go. Hand-eye coordination. Who's she?
Yes. Go.
Never heard of her.
Madness. Hero.
Double smack.
I used Dart's Addition there, really just to fill up his SP gauge. We're now ready to Dragoonize anytime. I might be on the wrong path, but I'm gonna go the whole way and just make sure. Ooh. These guys.
Double smack.
Alright, actually got in a hit this time.
Yes.
A hit. Two hits. Please don't run. Oh man. For those who don't know, the Bluebird has 5 HP. You can only deal 1 per attack. And it drops, I forget if it's 1,000 experience or a good chunk of gold. Yeah, that is the Valley of Corrupted Gravity. Okay, let's go back. So I was really hoping to take down that Bluebird. It's an easy enough victory if you can actually hit. And really nice rewards.
Double smack.
I will be attacking exclusively with Meru. Because we're working on those additions. And Dragoon levels.
Double smack.
And as you can see, the foes around here are not a threat. Mira's actually getting a little close to leveling up. Not that I expect her to anytime soon, because the EXP is a trickle. But it'll probably happen before I know it.
Double smack.
Oh boy, so Persona 3 Portable and Persona 4 Golden remasters came out recently. I've been playing on Game Pass, and I forgot what an absolute EXP slog Persona 3 is. Oh my goodness, early game is rough. It's balanced, but it just feels like you don't gain as much EXP as you should early on. And that's a little frustrating to me because I'm over here trying to build up a good Persona or two for the first couple bosses. And I can't, because I'm just not getting the EXP to level up my level 4 Personas, because my character himself is level 11 or 12, and it's just like, I'm getting 4 experience, 7 experience per battle, and I need like 200 to level up. And it's like, it just, the proportion, I guess, feels weird, I don't know. But all that said, I have a 4-element Lilim, so I'm pretty much set for the whole game. There's a Persona, Lilim, who can learn all 4 of the elemental spells, which is fire, ice, electric, and wind, given their own names for the franchise. She can also learn dark-type attacks. She's not weak to anything except light, which rarely gets used by enemies. They usually use elemental, physical, or dark-type in my experience. And as you go, you just stick with Lilim, because she doesn't take super effective damage from much. She rolls the early dungeons easily, and then as you get better skill cards, you can give her the higher level of elemental magics. And she'll last you all the way through the game. You can use stat boosting items on her and get her up to full stats all around. I never did finish Persona 3 or Persona 3 FES because sorry, I gotta concentrate on that Madness Hero. Because they're A, such a slog, and B, honestly kind of hard for me. It's it really makes you think strategically within a turn-based RPG context. Like, they're really good, but 4 and 5 are far easier. 5 being the easiest of the 3, 4, 5 series. 1 and 2 are completely different beasts entirely. They're from a different era. But 3 had some holdover of that super hard difficulty era. Which is not a bad thing, but I cut my teeth on the Persona series with 4. So I'm used to a little more in the player's favor than what 3 ends up giving you. That said, the remasters of Persona 3 Portable, which is far and away the easiest of the 3. It was initially released on PS2, Persona 3, and then Persona 3 FES, which is short for Festival, was released for PS2 as well. And that's like a director's cut. It's like got extra content. It has a bonus chapter after the end of the game. What do you call it? The sequel or follow-on story. Some rebalancing. And then Persona 3 Portable almost completely eliminates one of the mechanics of the game in your favor. Which is when you're exploring the dungeons, well, there's one massive dungeon, you explore different chunks of it throughout the course of the game. In 3 and in FES, your characters get tired. 1 second. And if they get too tired, they'll go home for the night and you can't use them anymore until the next time you go to the dungeon. In Portable, they get tired, but you can still use them. Instead, they're easier to knock down. The enemy gets an extra turn if they get knocked down. They miss their attacks just a little more often, but not noticeably so. From what I've seen so far, anyway. But you can just grind and grind and grind and grind and grind. It doesn't make you go home after a little while, like the original 2 did. Which is great. For various game mechanics I don't want to get into the nitty-gritty of here because we're playing Legend of Dragoon, not Persona 3. But suffice to say, removing the tiredness mechanic was a huge boon in the player's favor. That said, the characters still do get tired. I guess removing the penalty of losing a character to tiredness. Oh, fast little guy, isn't he? Mira's feeling a little slow, I guess. She usually goes first. But a monster and Shauna went before her this time. Oh, I was early on the last hit. I rushed. Thank goodness I did not want to have to deal with the poison. This should KO. Anyway, I will not be doing a series, a Let's Play on the Persona games. I think Atlas gets a little twitchy with that stuff. And I don't want to risk, like... I guess it wouldn't be a copyright claim so much as it would be really easy to get... Or excuse me, a copyright strike. I'm not worried about a copyright strike. but I'd probably get copyright claimed on it, and that would be annoying. I'm not monetized, but if I ever am someday, then watching old videos could potentially earn ad revenue and all that, you know? So I'd try to get as few videos copyright claimed as possible. That said, there's also a few that I just don't care about. Like, okay, bye. I wanted your experience points, though, jerk. Anyway, like the AMVs that I made, it's copyrighted music. Well, 2 of the songs are. The third one was literally Hamster Dance. Look it up on my channel, I'm not kidding. But one's a Three Doors Down song, so that got copyright claimed immediately. The other one's Presidents of the United States of America, also got copyright claimed immediately. Fair enough. I don't want to make money off of those. I like both those bands. I'm just happy that, you know, people get to see the music videos that I made. Crummy, like, mid-2000s AMVs, though they are. I want to say I made those in 2003, maybe? They're old. They're very old. Gosh, they're 20 years old. Holy heck. Anyway, not thinking about that rabbit hole right now. Point is, a lot of my, like, episode 1 of my Let's Play series is series? The plural of series is series. A lot of the first episodes get copyright claimed because I like to play out the opening introduction sequence to the game. And that usually has copyrighted music associated. And those are the most viewed. People watch episode 1, or at least part of it, and then decide if they're going to continue watching me or not. And I kind of lost my train of thought. I guess just that because a lot of the most visible videos get copyright claims, I try not to get copyright claims on other videos on the channel. Which I don't usually have to worry about because I'm talking so much, just the blabber covers up enough of the background music, which generally doesn't get detected by YouTube copyright anyway, so it's all good, right? Back to the game. Apparently Princess Emile is here. Let's see what's going on. Let's go. Her graceful steps, her dainty movement of the hands, her gracious eyes. She must be. She is our Princess Emile. Princess Emile is back. Look, I understand that we're supposed to somewhat use our imaginations here, but in crystal clear HD, those sure are some graceful polygons. It's just me, or does her face look very concerned and disapproving? Anyway, I have returned after a half year of sleep. My father, King Zior, wouldn't say it, but I heard that the evil doings of the sinner who feigned to be me has harmed our people in Tibaroa. I can say it is my fault, because people were wounded by trusting someone they thought was me. I am determined to make atonements for this, even if it takes forever. It wasn't your fault, Your Majesty. Please do not blame yourself, Your Highness. Your returning only makes us happy. I owe you a debt of gratitude. I love this country. I love you people. Let us make this country continue to be a wonderful country. I have a favor to ask you, Princess Emile. May I ask you to name my baby, my soon-to-be-born baby, Your Highness? It would be my pleasure. How about A for a girl and Al for a boy? I don't know how to pronounce E-Y-I-E. I'm gonna go with I-E. Like I-E. Ally. Al. I'm just thinking if they're like two names that go together, but this game doesn't do puns like Chrono Cross did, so I don't know. Okay, how about IE for a girl and Al for a boy? They have the sound of great energy and strength. They are beautiful names. I thank you very much, Your Highness. God bless Princess Emile. God bless Tiburoa Kingdom. All the best for the kingdom and us. Aw, that was heartwarming. That was really, really satisfying after what happened last time with the fake princess. Oh, Princess Emile, how beautiful she is. Albert? Just like I imagined. Oh, thank you, Lord, for leading me to the country of Princess Emile. It's something wrong? Oh, no. Where's Princess Emile? You can meet her again in the castle. Sheesh, Albert. Don't be subtle or anything. Yeah, he's told us that before. We can pass freely, but we have to ask him. So is it really that free? We've been waiting for you, sir. Please proceed to the Chamber of the Sun. Okay. I don't remember where that is. This ain't it. But let's poke around. There's an NPC in here, and I don't remember where they were standing earlier. I was hoping they were like covering up some stardust or something, but I guess not. Okay. Chamber of the... Is the throne room the Chamber of the Sun? Yes, apparently so, because here's a cutscene. Heroes, forget about formality. You are the special guests of Tiburoa. I don't remember how I voiced this guy last time, sorry. Welcome back. I'm glad you are safe and sound. My sister's now acting as if nothing happened, but until you came back, King Albert, she had lost her appetite completely. It is not only a meal. We were longing for all of you to come back. Well done. But the Moondagger is still in their hands. Stop it. You people brought justice upon the evil bandits. You defeated the sea dragon that infested Ilissa Bay. It was you, young people, who brought peace and happiness to Tiburoa and brought smiles back to our people. However, the Moondagger has to be passed on to Princess Emile. The Moondagger is a mere royal tradition. Tradition alone doesn't put smiles on our people's faces. That is all the Moondagger can be. King Albert, we are satisfied with the way things turned out. Instead of the Moondagger, we found something else to hand down. That is, the heroic story of you. It'll be passed down through the ages from person to person. The 7 stars arose from the east to save the country of the king who lives in the Chamber of the Sun. It was my pleasure, Your Majesty. That's enough for formality. We are having a banquet for you. Please enjoy yourself. Is a banquet a party? Plainly speaking, yes, it is. Cool. It's a party. A party for us. Come, Meru, behave and be quiet. Ha ha ha. Oh, she is cheerful and excited. We still have time before the party. Please feel free to relax. Let us prepare for the banquet. It seems we can relax for the first time in a long time tonight. I think so too. We have to leave here tomorrow. It's a good chance to relax. Milsiso, the country where Dart was born. We'll be busy again. I'll be walking around till the party starts. Hey, where are you going? I have an errand to do. Are you going too, Rose? Let me go too. You have to appreciate what everyone did. Why don't we go out too? I love you, Dart. Since I was little. It never changed, even when you went on your journey, Dart. Actually, I started to love you even more. Because while you were gone, I was thinking about you every single day. Shauna? So, I don't mind being your baby sister, because I can be with you every day. That's just how I think. I don't think of you as a baby sister, Shauna. Let's continue this after our journey is over, alright? Dart, welcome back. What's wrong? You have such a sour face. You think so? Anyway, you're famous in the city. The hero who defeated the dragon that descended down on Tibaroa. If you say so. Still doesn't feel like it's real. It's your modest attitude. You are our time's latest hero. By the way, the party is starting. Get rid of your sour face and be happy. See you later. Oh, Mr. Dart, Miss Shauna, why are you here? Oh, we're waiting for the party to start. It's starting soon. Please get everyone, or I cannot prepare the dresses. I'll see you later. This is going to be one of those scenes where they just get interrupted like 12 times. Oh, Shauna's not going to put up with that. She's just going to go. Okay. I'm going to go look for everybody. Wait. Oh, these two are such nerds for each other. That's great. Well, I suppose that means it's also my task to go look for everyone, which I think we're going to do next time, because we are... Struggle. We're at almost perfectly an hour of recording. After I clip out a little bit here and there, a few seconds, it should be almost precisely an hour, and that's really exciting to me. So, that'll do it for this time. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. It helps the channel to get noticed and to grow. If you'd like to see more content like this, please consider subscribing. I upload episodes of Let's Play Legend of Dragoon every Monday and Wednesday. Despite my inability to remember my own spiel, I do try to upload regularly. And also on Fridays, I do episodes of Dragon Quest Builders 2. So if that sounds like your thing, go ahead and subscribe and ring the bell for notifications of when I upload a new video. Other than that, once more, thank you so much, and I hope to see you again in the next one. Bye.